A message to your conscience. A moment of reflection in the midst of daily life. In 1951, on Cayo Blanco Island, off the beach of Baradero in Cuba, Ernest Hemingway wrote what would become his last major work of fiction published during his lifetime, The Old Man and the Sea. Widely regarded as one of the most distinguished novels of the 20th century, it earned Hemingway the Pulitzer Prize in 1953 and a year later, the Nobel Prize in Literature for his entire body of work. The story follows Santiago, an aging Cuban fisherman who has gone 84 days without catching a single fish. Frustrated by his streak of bad luck, he decides to sail alone, without Manolin, the boy who once accompanied him, and vows not to return to shore until he brings home a worthy catch. Far out in the Caribbean, he finally hooks a massive marlin. An epic battle ensues, lasting 3 full days. In the end, the old man defeats the great fish, one even larger than his skiff. But on the journey back, sharks gradually devour the marlin, leaving only its skeleton. Yet even that skeleton is enough to restore Santiago's honor among his fellow fishermen and, above all, to rekindle Manolin's admiration, prompting the boy to pledge that he will fish with the old man once again. Before that fateful voyage, Santiago had told the boy, "I wish no fish so great would come that makes me look foolish." And Manolin had replied, "As long as you're as strong as you say, no fish will defeat you." To which the old man humbly answered, "Perhaps I'm not as strong as I think, but I know many tricks, and I am a determined man." During those 3 days of struggle with the marlin, Santiago repeated 5 times, "I wish the boy were here." And once he added, "No man should be alone in old age." Thank God Santiago would no longer have to be alone. In the end, Manolin returns to his side. And so it is with us, disciples of Christ. We too need not face our battles alone. For before Jesus returned to heaven to be once again with the Father, he left us this eternal promise. "Surely I am with you always, even to the end of the age." That presence is exactly what we need most, because as the Apostle Paul reminds us, our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, let us be certain to walk always accompanied by Christ. For with his divine strength, no evil fish can overcome us.